welcome back to TeamViza TV interview series, season 6, episode 6. I'll be your host tonight. The Visa boy, special guest in the building. Just smiling at. Come all the way from Sawa to launch her product, her brand, Rissa's Authentic Caribbean Seasonin. Let's welcome to TeamViza TV interview series, season 6, episode 6. Miss Rissa. Oh, everything with Marissa tonight.
Good.
Rissa.
And as usual, it's always a pleasure being here in the company of TeamViza. You know, but it still always will be family.
Always family. For real. No, we are here with Rissa's Authentic Caribbean Seasonin.
I'm here in the capacity of the owner of Rissa's.
Right.
Not as a movie star tonight.
No. That was what I said. From the acting into your own business, right? How this transition took place?
Well, the acting still there, you know.
Okay.
I do away with it. And I wouldn't say the seasoning business, but the whole culinary aspect of my life has always been there.
Okay.
You know, being in the kitchen has always been my greatest passion.
Right.
You know, I also have my own business, food business called Big Buns Burgers. If anybody know that have a double meaning.
What's the meaning?
Big Buns.
Hey.
Big Buns.
Welcome to TV,
As well as my burgers, the buns were initially supposed to be custom-made buns that were usually supposed to be bigger than the original hamburger buns. But COVID come and happen, and the bakery that used to make it, they no longer in existence. So I had to go with the conventional. That, needless to say, the taste is still the best.
The best.
Yeah. Together with my seasonings.
But why go the direction of creating seasonings?
I came to the realization that the direction that our culture is heading now is more on the healthier side.
Okay.
So, in terms of like my brand of seasoning, it has no preservatives whatsoever.
Okay.
None. It's just natural, fresh seasonings that I use. I went all the way out of my way to source farmers that use less chemicals in their farming. Like some of my seasoning come from tabakit and paramin. When I can't get those, you know, I just face the market, you know. And right now, it's really expensive. Christmas time, you know. But I kind of like to think of the home, not necessarily the homemaker, but the people that lead a busy lifestyle and do have time for grinding seasoning. You know, they had to come home, they went to work, but they had to come home and still cook and make sure that the children and the husband organize or whatever, and then to stand up and grind seasoning or whatever, when they could just pop open a pack, a nice convenient pouch, that, you know, and, you know, they open one up, throw it in the pot, and it's the secret to delicious memories. Come on.
One thing to that here, she just get Mama Visa all.
Yeah.
She always on the go.
She always on the go. And I know Mama Visa loves to cook.
Yeah, she loves
that
to cook.
Don't worry, she presents there.
Before I go into the package, right? I want to speak about the name Rissa's. That branch off from
My name, of course.
Which is Rissa's. And then you have the Authentic Caribbean Seasonin. How you come up with the whole concept of the...
Well, Rissa, which is myself, Rissa, someone once referred to me as authentic. And I would like to think that my product would be a true representation of myself.
Okay.
And when they say authentic, I understand they meant, because of my realness and my personality and that kind of thing, is authentic because you don't really come across the real people every day. Because I always tell people, the person that 20 years ago is the same person today. Because I ain't switch up and I am still me doing me, just that now I kind of tired working hard, and I say, something, I need to invest in a little retirement plan. And so I decided, I just do my own thing. I used to always do my own thing. And then I said, something, I could package this and sell it, because people I would grind seasoning, because I work in a convenience store as well. I would grind seasoning and I would just probably walk into the store and somebody would say, oh, that seasoning smelling good, girl. You know a good seasoning when you could, because they would smell it on me. And just the reaction, it kind of gave me the inspiration to, take it a step further. And as I say, in today's world, people are busy as well as they're lazy. And they would prefer to sit down on their phone and send a WhatsApp message and say, Marissa, drop off 2 packs of seasoning for me now. And they come to their doorstep.
Easy.
And they go, because not everybody would have time to run in the grocery and go and pick up, wherever they need or whatever. If they know that they need it, and it could come to their doorstep.
When I saw the message came in from you, right? Concerning your brand, okay, she maybe have it, Let me see if she connect the dots. I want to see it. When I saw the package, I was like, all right, done deal, serious. We go book a date, and then on TeamViza.
The package is what when you
Yeah.
Really? What?
You see, these little things I have to look at also. As I was telling the viewers, when you come on TeamViza, you have to package yourself, catalog yourself. And pass the stage of just bringing anybody. Right? This is no way to offend anybody who was here as a past guest, right? And when I saw the package, they stand out. I said, wow. And then you put a little thing on it, the background music and stuff. I was like, wow.
Well, if I tell you something, my little daughter created the design on the label.
Okay.
She even came up with the what's the tagline there? The secret to delicious memories. And she said, Mommy, when I did the video to send to you, she said, Mommy, you still using that label? I said, why not? At the end of the day, this is part of your creation. Why would I not support it? I didn't do it on my own. You contributed to it being what it is. I mean, at some point we will have to tweak it, but we will still retain the original design and everything, because this is your, your brainchild.
She could get work.
Exactly.
Work.
And a lot of parents nowadays don't try to, they try to harness their kids' talents rather than support them and wanting them to, bring out the positivity in them, I try to do that. If I see that one of she was never academically inclined, but creativity, hands-on, So I try to encourage her in that direction.
That's it. Good job to
Yeah.
But what happened? This is the leaf I was talking about earlier.
I know.
Come on.
Yeah, I know.
when she first sent me, because she was doing it on her phone, and when she sent the first one, I said, why not look her like how we used to? I said, but you know what? I like it,
Right.
you know? And we just
Yeah,
kept
it
it, you know, we just kept
look
it.
good. I saw you have one that look a different color to this. Is pepper?
No, actually the pepper ain't come here, but I have different blends.
Right.
Or is it? It's this one.
Right.
It's just garlic and pimento.
Garlic and pimento.
Yeah, it's a garlic and pimento mix. This is just, this one is, now there's no, as I said, there's no preservatives and there's nothing in here to spoil your food.
Right.
When I say so, you know, sometimes Mama Visa wouldn't know this. Sometimes you cook food and by the end of the day it smells sour. This is just straight celery, shadow bunny, garlic, and what is it? Pimento.
Pimento.
Yeah.
This is the same thing like this? Or is it different?
Yeah, but I didn't get my labels in time, so I couldn't bring the other blends. But I have a spicy one, which is peppery. When I say spicy, because some people like the little extra kick. And then I have a ginger one, which is more loaded with ginger, so you get a more ginger flavor. But ginger
So how much flavor on the line that you have?
so far, only those four.
In those four?
Yeah, the green seasoning, the garlic and pimento, the ginger and the spicy.
Okay.
Soon to come would be the roasted pepper sauce.
Roasted pepper sauce.
Yeah, more roast pepper.
So I want to speak about marketing now. Right? Well, this is a part of your marketing, right?
Yeah.
Nice. How do you go about marketing these products beside being on TV?
Well, TeamViza TV happens to be my official launch. Yay! Where I'm officially going to be presenting it to the public here on a much larger scale. We celebrate TikTok and statuses on Facebook and stuff.
WhatsApp and
Yeah. So I kind of, you know, I was just going through my little teething stages, and now I figure I'm ready to reach the sky. You know, they say if you shoot for the stars, and if you miss the stars, you'll land on the moon. So.
and there she is. Love it.
And you see I'm wearing my 8. This is a very significant number in my life because I was born on the 8th day of the 8th month. And 8, yes, the 8th of August. 8 means continuation.
I didn't count the packages, there was 8 packages in here.
I don't know how much I bring. No, I just pick up and throw.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, really 9. Well, today's the 9th. So
But the one, but I brought 8 of the same thing and one of the different ones.
Okay.
8 means continuation because if you form an 8, you keep going. Unlike 7, you just go this way, or 1, or 2 and you're done.
Okay.
8.
Always have the continuation.
Continuation.
She reached. This looks like something you can just open and just take a spoon and just eat with some food.
Well,
No, it looked that delicious in the package.
If-
I thought this was pepper, you know.
if you want to try, you be my guest. But,
How that shows to do.
but
That shows I will take that chance.
no, but I can tell you, if it's ready to use, everything you're throwing it in anything, curry, stew, peas, anything you feel that you want that little extra flavor, or I do as part of Big Buns have a long menu. Besides burgers, I do grilled chicken, boneless chicken as well. I season my grilled chicken with that. I have return customers that come every night for grilled chicken. They love the taste. I also do boiled chana. I have people that come and they stop and they want a cup of this chana.
Boiled chana?
I promote it. I promote it as thing for the back.
Okay.
You just take in chana, normal chickpeas, and you season it up nice and you boil it.
Sure, we give out the recipe.
It's almost
This is boy chana selling some.
Even
It's
if somebody
almost
has tried, it won't taste like this.
No, because you see, the main ingredient in anything I do People don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have the authenticity that I possess and the love. Because you have to love what you do.
Yeah, facts.
You have to love what you do. And I just tell anybody, and my kids know it. When you say I did bury me in my kitchen, I serious have a heart attack.
That's yours, what you kitchen?
Yeah. My mom lives in the States. You know, I wish she could have really see this. And she came to Trinidad in July. And she said to me, she said, you know what I feeling to eat? I feeling to eat cocoa with callaloo and crab and steamed fish. I said, okay, your wish is my command. And I stayed up the night before. Now mind you, I go really long hours. I go from 8 in the morning till probably sometimes 1, 2 the next morning. I stayed up the night after I finished, and I cut up all my callaloo bush and whatever, my seasoning and whatever. And the next morning, no, I cook the callaloo the night, and then I get up the next morning and I make the cocoa and I steam the fish. That was the Saturday night. I did the callaloo the Sunday morning I get up and I make the cocoa, the cornmeal cocoa and the and when food was finished now, my mother never liked the kitchen. She made sure she had a job where she didn't have to be in the kitchen. My mother was a manager in KFC. So I eat KFC till it come out my ears, my eye, everything. I was popular in school because long time when you're in primary school and you see your friend come with KFC, that's a treat, you know.
Yeah.
KFC is an everyday thing now. But we was popular because we was having KFC, so everybody wanted to be our best friend, you know. And when she tasted this food, she said, "Gil, you really love the kitchen." I could taste the love in this food.
Right.
Yeah, because she hadn't eaten that in so long as well. Because obviously she ain't cooking that for herself, and she does suffer with pressure and all kind of things. So she eating more things. So when she tastes that, you know, she was like, I don't know what to say, you know. So much so that when she go and looking back for seconds, it's done. Because everybody passed through, you know. But this whole line of kitchen work, as I call it, it is one of my greatest loves, you know. And it's too bad that I don't really get the support that I want from like my kids and stuff, because I'm interested in it, you know. But I was telling Errol Fabian, because he was in the show before me, I was telling him, I said, you know, today didn't go as planned for me. As a matter of fact, everything that could have possibly go wrong went wrong today.
Why?
My hairdresser cancelled on me. I was supposed to go by her 5 o'clock this morning. So she cancelled. That was first thing. There were some additional labels that I was supposed to go and collect before 2 o'clock. But then my boss popped up with some other requests that I had to go and deal with. So that took me after 2 o'clock, and then I had another job to do for him, which took me till 4, after 4. And I didn't get my hair done, I didn't get anything prepared, I didn't get my labels. And at some point I say to myself, something, I feel like maybe I should cancel this whole thing, you know. And then I say, oh God, I can't do that, you know. He already make thing. I say, you know something, there's the forces that fighting me. So I go in hard.
Bust it off.
Just, you know, shake it off. I say, you put together what you put, and put on your best, you know, and still go, you know. Vanessa, my bestie.
Let me go Vanessa one time. Tell them Blake do it.
My bestie called me up and she said, so what time are you going on here? I said, well, Gil, everything just get pushed back, you know, and I know when they go Martin is now, what time it was, after 5? I know when they go Martin, now picking up some stuff to rush back home to get ready. And she said, well, here what, when you reach home, call me, I'll come in, you know. And I got home and rushed to get ready, called my photographer, she on the way, and, you know. And I don't regret coming because there was a message that Errol said earlier, and it really resonated with me when he talked about Mr. Sabgot telling him about success being around the corner. We all have it in us, you know, it's just not to give up.
Facts.
And you know, I felt that the edge of giving up, you know, on many occasions, you know. I felt it today too, but the desire and the willpower, how to put it, boy, I real, it's have a word, you know, but I desirous of making it happen.
Right.
As a make it happen person, you know. And as I always say, if you're not doing something right, then it will go smooth. But once you're doing something right, you will always find stumbling blocks in your way to try to throw you down, you know, and you know, make you feel like, oh God.
Your imperfections will make your journey sweet. Orlando often say that. Yeah. And anytime you think about giving up, always remember the reason why you started. Always hang that hat over your bed head. See that hat? When you feel like giving up, just remember what you had. That's the reason why I started. You want TeamViza TV? Where can people purchase this one? Not now. How much shelf life this up?
3 months. I give it 3 months safely once it's kept in the refrigerator. Once it's refrigerated, 3 months. It could go longer than that. I know some people who have it and they put it in the freezer.
Right.
You know, I know some people who put it in oh gosh, ice cube trays and freeze it and use it
by the block.
and take out by the block.
So
They do lime that too.
Yes, so it will last forever if they do that. But I guarantee you, once you pop up my pack, if you're a cook and you love the kitchen, once you pop up my pack, it ain't lasting no 3 months.
But this could stay out of the refrigerator?
I don't advise it because remember, there's nothing in it to preserve.
Okay.
There's nothing in it. And when I say nothing. The only thing that's in it, there's a little bit of salt. That's it.
And
it's just seasoned.
Authentic style.
Yeah. So hence the reason why my target market would be people who I kind of doing like a custom made kind of style, if you call it that. If you prefer, there's also one that I would like to do with just ginger and garlic as well for the people who just want to make a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because there are people who just want to make a cup of ginger tea with some garlic in it, and they want to go and grate the garlic and whatever, and the ginger to scream. You understand? You can just pop open my pot, take out a spoon, put it in boiling water, and drink your cup of tea. You know? And ginger and garlic have a lot of medicinal properties.
Yep.
Garlic is a natural antibiotic.
Yep. Yep.
I do a little bit of my homework. I wasn't, you know, but I did some homework, you know. And yes, ginger tea was also very, which a lot of people found out afterwards. It also helped with people during COVID-19. That ginger tea
help a
lot of people, you know.
Yes, that was true because that time when plenty was drinking ginger tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put the face over steam.
Yep.
The orange thing, what do you call it? The saffron? Turmeric. Yeah, all this stuff was taken in.
Yep. So I just kind of doing it in a more convenient way for people who really do have the time, you know. And then there are the people who like to sit down on their phone and just send a text and, you know.
A question I want to ask you. Would you say you actually look for a problem and find a solution for it? Which is this, as I say, to prevent people from grating. Who want to, like, on the boats on the go. Right?
Because I live that life.
Right.
You know, I 5 children I have, you know, and it wasn't easy being a single parent and having to work and send them to school and yeah, you know. I don't look so.
There you go. What are you cooking up on the Sawaji East? Sawaji East consider this?
Well, if you are considered
East West Corridor.
East West Corridor.
What are you cooking up there? Well, you know, we have the
see
formula here. So they want to look like this. When you season your pot to cook on a Sunday or throughout the week, have this in your basic before you put the pot on the fire.
You feel so because at the end of the day, if you use that and you're cooking and the man find there was a joke my son gave about 2 days ago and I'm still laughing about it. He said, Mommy, I have one for you. My son is 24, I have only one boy. He said, Mommy, I have one for you. I said, tell me, because he's your own little comedian. He said, this husband says to his wife, he said, honey, have I ever told you how good your cooking is? And she said, no. He said, then why do you still do it? But then we are about to change that for the honeys who can't understand. So the honeys who want a little.
I wanted to, later on we go showcase this even closer to the camera, right? I wanted to see this. What is the cost of this?
Those run for $30 a pack.
Okay.
Somebody messaged me today inquiring about wholesale. Yes, I will do wholesale, like 6 at $27, and if you want 12, you get it at $25. Right? So.
I like how you have it structured out.
Yeah. You have to have some level of structure in what you're doing, you know. And they say what you put into it is what you will get out of it. So if you put 10% into it, you can't expect to get 100 back.
Right.
You know? So I put my all, my everything, God knows. There was one, the Halloween party was when? Vanessa, the 3rd. When we had the Halloween party, the 3rd? Yeah. We had a Halloween party where I work. Because where I work, we have a convenience store and there's a bar also. I work in both. So went from straight into the band that night. Well, I together with a couple other promoters, we threw a Halloween party. And the party finished at 5:30
Morning.
in the morning.
Right.
And I know I had to open the store at 8:30. I said, it makes no sense I go and try to sleep because I just went and mama guy myself. I went and stand up and grind my seasoning and package my seasoning till 8 o'clock and then I went and
All about your business too.
all about
That's very important, eh?
you have to be able to sacrifice.
Yes.
People talk about sacrifices but they don't know the true meaning of sacrifice. And I sacrifice everything that I believe in, and I sacrifice my all to make this because I know I have a good product. I believe in my product. I believe in my brand, which is me. And I know it could be a something that people will talk about.
Yes,
You know?
yes,
Because I know from the time Mama Visa used that, she going to tell all she little friends and them, and you know, she going to say, this girl come on the show and she bring her seasoning. That's how my pot.
Well, let me tell you something.
I'm a pot turn up.
Let me tell you something. Before you even reach here, if I play some messages for you, you'll smile. Yeah. People don't start to query about this already. Just by seeing I post it. You understand? Tell she leave somebody season down the road. So I say, you need to come and be here. So you can see the individual and I can purchase a product. It's only fair.
I remember my position in the entertainment world as well. So because of that, I'm well known.
I was not going to touch on that alone, in terms of feedback.
Well, let me leave it.
So that say a lady, like I said, with this big caliber, this catalog, I could call things, I mean, acting, everything, you know? Use that tools. Now you come with this. If I get any kind of feedback like, nah, it's not you, still the entertainment side. get any support from?
I have a huge following on Facebook. It's not as big as it was before because I really I don't have time to do, because we all know social media is our first time up to promotions and that kind of thing. If you have to sit down and really promote a product, it takes a lot of time and devotion, you know. And I haven't been able to devote that kind of time to posting stuff and promoting. You know, I still do it, but not as much as I would like to. But for the times that I have posted and advertised, I have already gotten sale. As I say, I work in a convenience store, so I already put it on the shelves in the children's store. The first couple batches have been sold out. I can show you text messages on my phone that people who bought it, and one bought it, I think was earlier this week, and he got the last one because I was saving it to bring it here. And he come out and he say, yeah, no season, girl. I said, boy, you'll finish. Hey, me have none in your fridge downstairs. You know? I said, oh God, you're kind of twisting my arm there, boy. Yeah. You know? I said, but I have one, I would sell it to you. You know? I was like, you really need it. Yeah. And it was our first time customer. And before you know it, like maybe by an hour and a half later, by the time I guess he done cook, he sent me a text, he says seasoning on point bigs. And he put a strong arm, you know? You know? The people who have purchased it, they all are pleased, you know, with the result.
Right.
And when we say the secret to delicious memories, you ever hear people talk, like in conversation, and we say, boy, I really remember the time when we was here for the last interview with the whole idea makeup. That peel how your mother make. Yeah, boy, it lash, you know.
Let's talk about the Baileys.
Yes. No, but when we say delicious memories, those are what you talk about. These are the things that people mention when, you know, when it was. You know, I hear people talk, here, that grilled chicken, and then lash, you know, it kick up and cough, you know. And I get all sorts of, you know, comments. It's really make me feel good about my product, good about my brand, because again, I know that I put a lot of love into it, because whereas somebody else might stand up and always walk to me, I go in willingly. I will stand up for hours and I will cut off and clean garlic. But sometimes I sit down in front of my TV and I feel in garlic, you know? Yeah. And I just, it's not a job, or, you know, it's something that I love.
You see yourself giving out your recipe?
No. The Colonel never gave out your recipe?
No.
No, okay. No.
Yeah, what I would want you to do. Take all your packages that you have here and what you have home. Giving you until March 2024. Find a spot. Same name, Rissa's Authentic Caribbean Seasoning, and put it on the establishment, and open a seasoning shop. And come back on TeamViza TV next year.
With my seasoning shop.
No, we go speak about it.
I ain't coming back.
We go speak about it.
TeamViza coming to my seasoning shop.
Okay.
Yes, we do that on the spots. You understand?
Yeah.
We go do a segment.
That would be a nice thing for yourself, like find your own spot and open your own business as you see.
But to be honest with you, I actually am in the process of opening not a seasoning shop. I'm opening another branch of Big Ones Burgers on the Eastern Main Road in San Juan. God's willing, Tuesday come, you know, I'm going to use that spot with big buns and probably have a little corner with a little chiller for Rissa's Authentic Caribbean Seasonin.
You don't listen to TeamViza TV, right?
No,
you don't listen to TeamViza TV.
I know. I'm fully aware where I am. All the way down in Bethany.
Big up vest at the same time.
Big up Vesely.
Right, the mapping out there. Look at that happen. That's what I say, right? When you look to that camera then, and convince the viewers why this is the #1 season of local Trinidad and Tobago. Present.
#1, you say? Alright. Well, I'm going to go to the camera with my booth. And I'm going to say, most times it does be ladies, but ladies and gents, because it has some men now, they could throw down too, eh? This is going to be the key to your delicious memories. Trust me, because the guys who trying to win the gals, you're going to want to try this. And for the ladies who husband saying you can't cook, well, we are about to change their mind.
Well said.
Well said.
Well, again, welcome back on TeamViza TV. You know, we really like to give people the flowers. And not only that, the seasoning is different. And first time we have seasoning on our show. So it's the first time you're launching and it's the first time somebody comes
And
with
I am
seasoning.
grateful for the
So,
opportunity.
my advice to you is, you know, keep that energy and keep that spirit. You have everything packaged already. You have your things packaged nice now. And the way you look and the way you present yourself, you present your thing.
Top shelf business.
Yes, according to the guy, muscle and more. You understand? And the sky is the limit. Alright?
Yeah.
And I like how you work with your photographer, your team,
The support.
your supporters.
Can I bring my main
Of
supporter?
course!
I
Of
want
course!
I really want my best.
Let's get to
Share in my Yes, you have to share in my room. This is my number one
Come back, we're
supporter.
gonna give you the code.
Just tell them, bling do it.
Listen.
Quiet, not
But I see your
complaining.
friend here, she's the big things now with her own seasoning line.
Supporting the season
Support.
line strong.
Right, you ever tried it since?
Of course. I can be a supporter. Well, boy, as you say, the man asks me to cook a little often. We have another problem because you want me in the kitchen. Boy, oh boy. We get in there.
You get it there. Let me go blink one time. So like, how you reach out to us again, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It leaves me knowing that I have individuals who believe in TeamViza TV also. Still.
Well, one of the things I will tell you, one of the things that really resonated with me when I came on the show, with the Idol Maker team. You see the love and the support that your mother gives to you, knowing that this is your thing, that really it touched me, because as I say, you don't find many parents directly involved in the kids' aspirations or the line of, especially being in as TV presenter and you can call this entertainment. You know, you don't ever find like mothers and fathers there with you, supporting and helping and putting together and organizing. You know, it's like, okay, so that's his thing, you know, nice, fine, you know. I mean, my mom is my biggest support as well, you know, that's my queen. Too bad she lives all the way in America, so it didn't really have much she could do physically, but you see, emotionally and mentally, man, I was as I say, she was here in July. She was only here for 2 weeks. You know, that 2 weeks fly real fast. I missed my mother dearly. And I was, at the time was election time. I was campaign manager for the candidate for my area for Samoa Bookmalatress. And she was literally there with me, with us, helping us campaign. She was going to meetings with us, you know. And you know, I know that if she was here now, she would be sitting in the chair next to me. I tell you, because she knows how much I love doing kitchen stuff. You know, she come, that lady, I ain't lying. She cleaned out my kitchen and all the little old kitchen equipment I had, she threw it out. And we would go to the store and she say, actually when she was here she broke my juicer. And we went all over the place looking for a juicer. And she couldn't find one. I don't know, like everybody juicing now. We couldn't find one called standard, nobody had a juicer. And that lady went back, and the minute she went back, she went and she found a juicer packet in a barrel with a whole lot of it and set them down. So she take whatever she threw out, she went to the store and bought new fresh thing. She threw out my old pot, she buy fresh pots. Because she know how much I love my kitchen. She makes sure I have every little bit of equipment that I need to do what I want. So she makes sure I have real crisp new stuff. You know, she threw out my toaster, I have a brand new toaster, well I ain't take it out of the box yet. You know? and she's supportive like that. And if I call her now and I tell her, Mommy, my food processor, I want to have a load of working, I need about 5 more. Bet your bottom dollar, she going to pack a barrel with 5 more food processor because she know this seasoning business is going to be the most talked about seasoning in Trinidad.
Somebody still go to America also.
Well, you won't believe. I telling her yesterday, I said, Mommy, you know, you must find out if when people, because I know when people traveling, they just have to carry seasoning for their cousins and their cousin friends and whatever, you know. I say you must find out if they have any restrictions where that is concerned, because I know they just want to give them a hard time in the airport and stuff. Because if it is that people come to Trinidad and they want to carry back, you could always link them with me. I think my brother, my big brother, he saw me posted it on my status. And he messaged me last night and he said, well, Judy and I going to Philadelphia next year, and we're going to need something to carry with us.
I don't think it have a restriction on this one. Not on this season.
I'm not too certain.
Was it frozen?
Was it frozen?
Was it
Yeah,
frozen?
so when the lemon is frozen,
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
Good to know.
that's good to know.
Yeah, something that you should really look into.
Because my landlady recently returned from Antigua, and she took pepper sauce with her, but I know that's up the island, that's in Caribbean. So I packaged some pepper sauce for her to take.
Okay.
And she didn't have any problems.
And all these local groceries like the Passat, the Macy's and stuff, like how you think you should like get your product onto the shelf?
To be honest with you, I don't want to be like everybody else, putting my stuff on the shelf. I want to come to you personally and hand deliver my precious thing that I put my love into.
The passion, that's the passion talking. That's the passion talking. What I'm saying is, right, don't get this Passat or Macy's or anybody come to you.
No, I mean, if they're interested, I ain't going to tell them no, you know. But I kind of like to put my personal stamp on everything that I do. You understand? When I come, you probably will just see a picture on the phone as a whole. I mean, not you, but a prospective customer.
Right.
They probably might see a picture on the phone and they might be interested or whatever. But they must actually meet the person and see the person who create their delicious memories.
Facts. Now, I'm going back into this. You have a number here. This is your number, right?
Yes, it
Would you like to give your number?
Of course. My number is 708-7273.
One more time.
708-7273. You know, as in 72, 73. Not 74, but 72, 73.
Give it up for Rissa. Any questions from Rissa of
Any
products?
questions? Only one question I have.
Mhm.
I heard you mention the cost. The cost of, I know season is really expensive. Have you ever thought of going into planting your own stuff?
Actually, I had that discussion with somebody today. Just today, I was talking to somebody about that. But again, that is something that I want to be able. I believe if I'm doing something, I must do it good and done. I don't just want to say, well, I'm going to plant it, and I don't have time to devote to caring for my thing. You know, I must be able to have the time to devote to it, and just how I put my love into making the season, I want to be able to nurture my plants with that kind of love and that kind of attention, so I will get good, healthy products. You know, nice produce, thing looking nice and green, and you know, my pimento. And what I noticed is like pimento is like they just strike better in hot sun, because I find this round we get some real nice pimento, but we ain't getting plenty rain.
I see a lot of people talk about pimento, the prices probably going up, it's expensive.
Right now, everything in the market is expensive. When I say that, like I went to the market yesterday morning. Again, this is something that you have to be mentally strong. I finished work by the time I finish, close up my little burger shop and stuff, and I like to wash up my wares and clean up my kitchen and thing after, make sure everything put away. When I finished that, it was like after 1. I turned on and I told my brother, I said, here we're going on. Rather than go and try to sleep and then wake up 4 o'clock to go in the market starting 2 o'clock, I go in and finish mop out, go and take a shower, and then we head in the market one time. As tired and sleepy as I was, I knew I had to come on TeamViza TV. I want to come with fresh, good product. So I went in the market yesterday morning, 2 o'clock, make the market, reach home by 3 o'clock, probably take about another 3 hours sleep, and I get up. I grind this season as fresh brown season that was made yesterday.
You want to keep the product out of the refrigeration too long, you know?
But the place not hot.
It's not hot.
If it is hot, you know.
It's looking like something you could just like, especially this one here. See that one there? The red one? That's like pepper in the packet.
Yes,
If you put this in a fridge and not explain to people what this really is, people
they will
use it as
think it's
pepper.
pepper. They'll think it's pepper.
Yeah,
But
it's
if
that
I
one
tell you,
thing.
these pimentos, I was surprised it have a little kick in it, you know. The pimentos that I got, like I don't know if they, because you know why if you grow pimentos together next to hot pepper, the pimentos just get hot.
Yeah. Oh,
So I don't know if that's what they did,
Okay.
that the pimentos and them have a little kick, because after I finish grinding up and everything and I taste it, I said, oh shit, that's too hot.
Yeah.
I know I didn't make a spicy batch, because normally if I make a spicy batch, I add hot pepper to it,
Right.
you know.
Them people in the market, what it does, they just know they have hot pimento, but it doesn't tell customers. They say pimento, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot? No.
That's what he's
Come
saying.
to Mary.
That's what he's saying.
When I
That's what
come
he's
home,
saying.
How you mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes
me.
you just saw your body pimento and
on
your
your
hand
fingers,
goes
you just
in,
get
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Force it out.
Let's stop the people that, eh?
Yeah, understand?
Well, let's stop it.
And you see, one thing I realized, you see, around Christmas time, I find they just really overdoing it. They really overdo it in terms of price. I went to several different stores, and some of these, like celery now is Your Highness celery. You can't say Mr. Your Highness, because celery is $7 a bundle. $7 for a bundle, retail. Wholesale is $80 and $90 for a bundle. Shadow Benny, which growing wild all over the place, is $30 and $35 a pound. Pimentos is $250 a bag.
Big bag.
Yeah.
That's the big play bags.
200.
$250.
Tomato.
Oh God, tomato is
Mr.
the squid. that belong in the palace. It's 25 or $30 a pound.
True.
Ridiculous, yeah.
So as Errol was saying, as this young lady was tasting, start your own growing and
Yes. I want to tell you, I
do
get
some-
some valuable information here tonight with that in that episode with Errol. I'm going to keep his number close to for when he started planting and he rebuilt.
Right. Now, to the viewers, right? You already give out your numbers, right?
Yeah.
Where they can contact nurses if they need product beside their WhatsApp, like other social media handles.
Well, right now I haven't yet created a separate page on Instagram, a social media page yet, because I want, when I launch this page, now I have a professional guy going to do the marketing for this, and the visuals that he going on be real. I mean, he just showed me a little, who's that person?
Top class.
Yeah, she could tell you.
Mhm.
He does do real top class work. So when this man, but I'm telling you, and my hair stand up on my head, I know I'm here. By the time this man finish and people start seeing this thing, they're gonna automatically just press that button, because he's going to design it in such a way that you just go in and click a button, your order sent, and if you want to pay online, you're paying online.
Everything to your fingertips
will
right
not
here.
be at your fingertips.
Right, yeah.
You just have to wait till delivery.
Delivery. Is delivery so deep south like down here? Also?
I deliver in the part of Trinidad.
Okay.
You want it, you will get
Get it. So when we see this thing starting back going on, and then we need some of these products to be advertised,
in the movie, yes.
Come on.
But yeah, we have a few scenes to do. One of them I have to do where Tom and I will be having dinner somewhere. Where oh God, I'm gonna tell her. I'll tell them a little bit, but I don't think.
Yeah, you talk about it.
No, it's not really a sellout. It's just something people going and look forward to.
Yeah.
I don't know, for the people who saw the movie, they will know we stopped at a point where I got arrested.
Right.
And I was being interrogated and stuff. We have to finish off that where everybody going and get arrested, and everybody gonna be interrogated. The only person who going and escape scot-free.
Tell them blank do it.
Because she going and set up everybody more or less, But there's a scene where we have to do it. Tom and I will be having dinner. So maybe, and also I have to do a scene with everybody knows Cycle.
Right.
He's my child father in the movie. We have to have an argument in the kitchen.
Big up
So-
Don Tom. I don't make at the same time.
Yeah, man.
They don't know.
Yeah, so we still have a lot of work to do. You see, remember when we started filming this movie, it was in the height of COVID. And everybody had time. There was nothing else for us to do. So now that
This
COVID,
function.
the place functioning, everybody going back to work, and everybody basically busy trying to survive. We all doing the survival thing, let's be real.
You believe COVID breed a new era of people, individuals, with business is concerned?
Well, I ain't know about where business is concerned, but the young people coming up here know. They're real different. I'm telling you.
I just always say after that pandemic was passed, who win catch? Well, boy, who catch? Catch. Who catch? Catch. Who didn't catch?
But in terms of business, I would say that the pandemic kind of allowed people to use their inner creativity.
Yes.
You just see people just came up with ideas.
I just say something. I miss it now.
Yeah.
Honest, of course. I miss the pandemic. The pandemic, everybody was at the toe.
Yeah.
When you go to a party, you're not studying to fight for violence.
No.
You want to enjoy yourself before
That time, yeah.
that time. So everybody coming together as one. You understand what I'm saying? We invest here. It have a, what do you call it? Zest?
Zest.
that one in Cochrane.
And private location.
Gary, I can pick you up.
Yeah.
And you go in, hoping the police in catch you. Because them time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was more kind of, it bring back families, it also mash up homes too, eh?
Yes, it's not the positives and the negatives.
I want to say, who catch? Who will catch? Well, as everything guys say, your pants don't buy your foot.
I miss it for the mere fact that my idol maker family had more time together. We you know, I mean, when I sit down and I think back at the filming times, you know, there was one time where, within just a couple of days ago, you know, and we were filming a scene in the movie. I mean, that's gone already. Where we were filming a scene where you was in the car, boy, where the bad suit girls got arrested and the police pull on them.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, and we actually got people to look like police. We got a black X-Trail. It was looking so real that the people in the houses around seeing what going on, they actually really call the police. They know what them seeing man with gun and thing. So much so that when the real police came, they thought that was the batch on them just going out.
True?
Yeah. It's only afterwards when they really
Fake police.
You know, there was another scene too where I got arrested too, where I got pulled over, and the street we were actually filming on, a policeman was actually washing down his car. Watch now the kind of support and love we get when we was doing this. You know, he offered for us to use his blue light here, well, I could be in trouble for this, you know, but I don't think. He just liked the adventure and the excitement.
But you see the forcing into the eyes right there, you know?
So you're promoting local stuff.
Yeah, local.
Yeah, and he actually gave us his blue light to use in the car, so we was actually, the thing looked real, it was legit, you know? I mean, I
big up to him, whoever.
Officer, whoever, you know?
Rissa's Authentic Caribbean Seasonin. Cell phone 708-7273 708-7273. Season 6, Episode 6. We have come to our close. Because we could stay here.
I know.
Really vibrant here.
You know, when we come, the energy does, everything does just flow, you know?
Now to view the full episode, go subscribe to our YouTube channel at TeamViza TV. Follow us on Instagram at TeamViza_TV for the latest update. The CEO of Rissa's Authentic Caribbean Seasonin, Season 6, Episode 6, TeamViza. We was here.